Lyte's journey: love, rumors, divorce, and redefining herself. For decades, Lyte has been a trailblazer in hip-hop, a voice of strength, talent, and authenticity in a male-dominated industry. But beyond the music and fame, there's been a side of Lyte that fans rarely see: the vulnerable, complex, deeply personal side navigating love, heartbreak, rumors, and healing. While the world knew Lyte as the fierce lyricist behind hits like Roughneck and Cha Cha Cha, her personal life remained relatively private, until her whirlwind romance and eventual divorce from John Which, also sometimes referred to as John White, captured public attention. Their relationship, brief as it was, sparked discussions not only about love and compatibility, but also identity, authenticity, and the pressures women, especially women in the spotlight, face when their personal choices are dissected by the public. The love story that started online. In an era where dating apps and websites are no longer taboo, Lyte was open about how she met her former husband. The two connected on Match.com, a mainstream dating platform where they reportedly hit it off. Their chemistry led to a grand destination wedding in Montego Bay, Jamaica, in August 2017. To those on the outside, the wedding was lavish and idyllic, a romantic escape, symbolic of a fairy tale beginning. However, the reality behind the scenes was much less magical. Reports later revealed that despite being married for 3 years, the couple separated within the first 5 months of marriage. By 2020, Lyte filed for divorce, citing irreconcilable differences. But the true complexity of their separation, and the public discourse that followed, ran much deeper. A private pain turned public process. In a candid interview, Lyte opened up about how painful the divorce process truly was. For her, the end of the marriage wasn't just about losing a partner, it was about disappointing the many people who had invested in their union, emotionally, socially, and even financially. Family and friends had flown to Jamaica to celebrate the couple's love. As things fell apart, Lyte recalled feeling desperate to fix the relationship, first for the sake of the couple, and then for everyone else who believed in it. There are phases when a relationship ends, she said. At first, you want to make it work for the two of you. Then you feel pressure to make it work for everyone who witnessed your union. Eventually, though, you reach a point where you realize it's just not going to work. Her honesty struck a chord with many women, especially those who had quietly endured failing relationships for the sake of appearances. Her reflections reminded people that sometimes the most courageous act is letting go, not holding on. Rumors, speculation, and the shadow of a double life. Even as she tried to handle the divorce quietly, rumors swirled. Online speculation alleged that her ex-husband had been living a double life, with whispers of infidelity and financial manipulation. Some claimed he was trying to Tinder swindle Lyte, taking advantage of her wealth and fame. Others went so far as to accuse him of cheating during the short-lived marriage, contributing to the breakdown. While Lyte never directly confirmed the details of what led to the split, she firmly denied the notion that John tried to take her money. In a 2023 Instagram post, and again in a Breakfast Club interview, she made it clear there was no battle over assets thanks to a prenuptial agreement they both agreed to before getting married. When the divorce happened, there were all these rumors that he was trying to take this or that, she said. That's not true. He never tried to take anything. We had a prenup. He had his stuff, I had mine. Still, the internet was relentless, especially with long-standing speculation about Lyte's sexuality resurfacing in the wake of her failed marriage. The rumors that wouldn't go away. For years, rumors about Lyte's sexuality have floated around hip-hop and entertainment circles. Some fans believed her marriage to a man was out of character. Others questioned whether she ever truly identified as heterosexual. The whispers were often linked to her close relationship with Queen Latifah, another powerful woman in hip-hop who has long been the subject of similar rumors. The two women share a deep, decades-long friendship, and Lyte has repeatedly referred to Latifah as a sister and a trusted confidant. We've always had transparency and trust, Lyte once said. We could talk about anything without fear of being misunderstood. Despite the deep affection between them, Lyte has denied any romantic involvement with Latifah. When asked directly in a 2024 interview on The Breakfast Club, she addressed the rumors once and for all. Never was, never was. Still, the speculation persisted, not just because of her friendship with Latifah, but because of the way the industry and society tends to box people in based on stereotypes. Fighting stereotypes and owning her truth. MC Lyte spoke openly about how her image, a powerful, independent woman in a male-dominated genre, led many people to make assumptions about her identity. People didn't think someone who looked like me or carried myself the way I did could really be into men, she said, but I've always seen myself as traditional in many ways. She explained that being young in the industry often meant being forced into roles and labels that others felt comfortable with, ones that didn't always align with her truth. It took years for her to brush off the speculation and stop trying to prove anything to anyone. Eventually, I got to a place where I thought, if that's how you want to see me, fine. But that's not all of who I am. This kind of emotional growth was essential not just for her peace of mind, but also for her healing after divorce. The cost of fame, royalties, and resilience. The divorce wasn't the only challenge MC Lyte faced in her personal journey. Even as one of the first female solo rappers to release a full album, and someone who sold millions of records, Lyte revealed she didn't see the financial returns that many expected. In the same interview with The Breakfast Club, she said that while she did receive some royalties, it was nothing like what I should have gotten. She described the music industry as a treacherous game, noting that artists were often exploited or misinformed about their rights. When I started touring, that's when I really started making money, she said, but it took time. I remember getting my first house and barely being able to cover the windows. I had sheets hanging up. Fortunately, Lyte held onto her music catalog and the rights to her work, ensuring she remained financially secure despite any personal or professional setbacks. Love, again, a new chapter with Aaron Johnson. After her divorce, many fans wondered whether Lyte would open her heart again. And in early 2023, she did, announcing her new relationship with tech professional Aaron Johnson. Describing him as a ray of sunshine and a complete contrast to the roughneck types she once rapped about, Lyte seemed genuinely at peace. She even admitted that their bond was rooted in mutual growth, saying she believed she attracted him by becoming a better version of herself. While she hinted that marriage is on the table, Lyte made it clear that they were in no rush. Both she and Johnson had already experienced marriage and divorce. This time around, they were choosing love with eyes wide open, without pressure, timelines, or expectations. Interestingly, though, fans noticed that many of the photos of Johnson were deleted from Lyte's Instagram, sparking questions about whether the relationship was still ongoing. As of now, there's no official confirmation either way, and Lyte, always measured in how much she reveals, has not commented publicly. What really matters: peace, authenticity, and self-love. Whether it's about marriage, sexuality, finances, or fame, MC Lyte has shown remarkable strength in navigating the noise with grace. She's no longer trying to meet expectations set by the public or the press. Instead, she's focused on what feels right on the inside, even if that means walking away from things that look perfect on the outside. Her journey is one that many women, especially those in the spotlight, can relate to. It's about choosing peace over appearances, authenticity over applause, and healing over hiding. The internet may continue to speculate about who MC Lyte is or was, but she's already answered the only question that really matters: who is she now? And the answer is powerful in its simplicity. She's a woman who has been through love, loss, and reinvention, and she's still standing.